Jimmy, the owner of online shop 8-Story Tree, is taking me to a shop which supplies Lomo cameras.
Okay, here we are at Loft.
Let's take a look at what's on the shelves in Loft.
The most popular ones is probably like Hogas, whereas what we provide them is all the color Hogas, which also is nicer in the shop as well.
So these use 120
Yep.
medium format film. Yeah?
Correct. This uses 35mm. This one would be the golden half. Everyone likes it as well because this one uses the 35mm film. But why is it called golden half? What's so special about it? Because it takes half frame. So which means a normal film that you shoot 36 shots, this one you get 72 shots.
For economic downturn, this is value for money. So you want to get maximum mileage out of your camera. 2 for the price of 1. This is the camera to get, the golden half.
And of course the blackbird fly.
Of course, the blackbird fly. Did I tell you that I own one too? I recently bought a blackbird fly as well. So I can understand your love for this camera.
What they did is really a TLR, a twin lens effect, whereas it's really last time what they used to have is a 120. This is the olden cameras, they have a twin lens reflex, whereas after that they changed to SLR. Whereas this one, blackbird fly, whereas it's created by Superheads, they did the same TLR but uses 35mm film.
For Jimmy, it's a hobby that's turning out pretty profitable. But for Colin, who owns retail shop Loft along Haji Lane, it's making cents and dollars.
Colin, how did you meet Jimmy in the first place?
Actually, in all sense of the local or the current way things work, I simply Googled. So I found Jimmy through Google.
So you Googled Jimmy and you
found that was how it is.
Okay, so you came across his online store?
Correct. That's how I first got to know about him setting up an online store. Basically, I dropped in an email. I saw the website and then we hooked up and we met up for a short while to discuss how we can work together.
What are your interests in lomographic cameras?
Basically, it started off with me having a store along Haji Lane, which a lot of young teenagers actually frequent right now. And a lot of people, especially young teens, are very into photography right now. You can see a lot of people carrying cameras, snapping photos along the stretch. So, and a lot of them have been asking whether we sell camera-related accessories like toy cameras, like Hogas, etc. So I googled it and I found Jimmy, so we hooked up, basically.
So you're saying that there is a demand for lomographic cameras, and you see a rising demand?
I think over the years we have seen a rising demand because the kids nowadays in general really like taking photos. Basically everyone has a digital camera, but digital camera basically shoots very standard, pretty shots without much effects. So the new generation are looking at more ways to add effects, be it fisheye or black and white.
Incidentally, Colin himself started out with an online shop called Fabrix, even before a physical retail space came about in the form of Loft.
Before Loft actually started, I was actually handling Fabrix. Fabrix is we started as a manufacturing company for Mac accessories. So we produce stuff like iPod cases, laptop bags, generally for the Mac community. So it started off as an online store, mainly because part of our target audience was actually overseas clients. So we didn't have the big capital to so-called set up a store overseas or etc. So the best way to reach out to foreign customers was to have an online store, which is international. Loft itself is a retail store, so we still prefer to have retail customers, walk-in customers coming into the store to buy products and to have the touch and feel of the items. The online segment is to catch on to the current trend because internet is everywhere now. Everyone owns broadband at home, so during your free time, most of the people are online, and one of the best ways to reach out to the new younger generation or audience is through having an online presence. So they feel safer if they can see a physical shopfront as well as an online presence, which they can browse through products at the comfort of their home. So I think online segments are a bit on the rising trend, and it's relatively affordable to set up an online store, and it builds on without having to incur heavy manpower and staffing costs. And you can operate the store 24 hours a day, literally. Loft was like an experiment for me, going into the retail line. It was interesting because it was a very good learning experience for me, because initially much of the business was done a bit online and through distributions to be sold via other stores. So now owning a physical store myself, it was a good learning opportunity and a challenge in a way.
When you first started, how much capital did you put into Fabrix?
This was a question that I got asked quite a lot.
Because everyone wants to know whether they can set up a shop.
Correct. The truth is, it really takes almost nothing. Probably just $50 to $100 to set up the website domain. It depends on whether you have simple website designing skills, so you can even do it yourself, and it's literally, you can set up a website in just $100 or less. For people who don't have the skills, it's very easy to pick up, or you can probably get someone else to help you do it. So that is for the online segment. Then getting products into the store, for me it was different because we started off really small and we started selling a few products. Then we kind of pumped in the money back again. So I don't have a physical number that I can give, but it wasn't a big sum to start with. So it is quite a good way for people who want to start up new businesses to try with an online presence first and see where it goes. For myself, the money that I had to put in was buying materials, which accounts for most of the cost. Our products are handmade locally, so that's the second segment of the cost. But if you look at it in comparatively, the business that I'm in isn't like a high-tech research development kind of business. So we don't need like thousands and $10,000s of dollars to pump in to do that. It's a relatively low-cost way of starting a business.
So how much did you sink into your initial startup cost for your products? The very first time you set up Fabrix online?
I guess from the registration for the online store itself, it could be, if I remember correctly, it was just $100+ for the domain registration. I tried to build the store myself, so I could save a lot of money from there. Yes, correct. Then in terms of the products, it was about probably $1,000 as an initial batch. We started off really small. So I mean, it really depends on what you want to do and how you can trim and save from every corner.
Well, you've heard it from the people who made it and are actually still making it even as we speak. It's really not all that hard to set up an online business, even in these difficult times. So why not give it a try if you are looking for alternative ways of earning income? Who knows what might happen? You might actually end up with a store.
Keep your peepers on point blank, because up next, even during a financial crisis, people are still selling premium items online. Elsie checks out an art gallery online and at affordable prices too.